Man saw a car go straight into a ditch, but his first reaction wasn't to save anyone. He ran to the road to pull out nails, because those nails that caused the crash were ones he had planted himself. At first, he just scattered nails on the road, but they often got flung off by big trucks, so he used a drill to make holes in the road, and then planted the nails right into it. He did this because he ran a car repair shop nearby. Any car that got its tire slashed by the nails would have to come to his shop for repairs, letting him rake in dirty money. At first, Jack and his wife Lisa lived a pretty stable life, since their business was decent with the highway running by, and they could easily support the family. But a developer came in to start a project here. Once construction began, cars started taking the highway instead, and traffic dropped sharply. With no business at the shop, even putting food on the table became a problem. Now, the big construction trucks passed by their home every day, and they often ate dinner while choking on dust. Jack couldn't take it anymore, so he went to the site to demand compensation from the rich woman, but she didn't even bother to pay attention to him. Jack started making a scene and accidentally knocked down the rich woman's daughter. On his way home, he saw a broken down car, so he kindly offered to check it out. Then he said it just needed a valve replacement. That night, Jack went to a convenience store to drink, but Carl and his crew gave him a beating. It turned out that car was a deal Carl had already lined up. He tricked the owner into thinking the car was totaled so he could make some dirty cash, but Jack had ruined it. Just because of the road construction, Jack hit rock bottom like a middle-aged guy who lost his job. With no income, his wife nagged him non-stop at home. But soon, a turning point appeared. One night, the repair shop got a customer for the first time in ages. A car with a flat tire from a piece of scrap metal. After fixing the tire, Jack noticed the guy looked well off, so he jacked up the price and asked for more. The customer was reluctant, but didn't want to lose face in front of his girlfriend, so he paid. Tasting profit again made Jack overjoyed. While cleaning up tools, he stared at the scrap metal on the blown tire and something clicked. Thinking of his wife who'd been going hungry, Jack came up with an idea. So in the middle of the night, he quietly scattered some scrap metal on the road. Early the next morning, sure enough, a customer came to the shop. His wife thought their luck was finally turning around, but Jack recognized the tire damage right away. He quickly replaced the tire, and the customer generously gave him a tip. The couple was thrilled and treated themselves to meet that day. But over the next few days, business went back to dead as usual. Jack watched from the doorway all day, saw several cars pass without incident, and grew puzzled. So he went to check where he'd scattered the metal. Then, while pretending to fix a bicycle, a big truck drove by and sent the metal flying. Not willing to go back to being broke, that night Jack improved the metal into cones. After his wife fell asleep, he quietly scattered them on the road again. But just as Jack was about to finish, someone suddenly appeared behind him. Seeing it was his wife, Jack let out a sigh of relief, but his wife was furious, thinking his actions were shameful. If it caused an accident, the consequences would be unimaginable. But having tasted easy money, Jack wouldn't listen. He told his wife there was a construction sign on the road, so cars would definitely drive slowly, and a flat tire wouldn't be a big deal. Once they had enough money, they'd leave this backwater town for the big city. With Jack painting this happy future, his wife gradually agreed to go along. To prevent accidents, Jack hung a warning sign by the roadside. In the days that followed, by constantly scattering metal, cars kept getting flats, and the repair shop's business was steady, even forming a line. Lisa, too, went from reluctant to fully supportive. One day, the rich woman visited the construction site and got a flat tire, nearly causing a